In the last video, we did creative paper photography with my Olympus camera and using high-res mode. In this video, we're going to be using the iPhone to try and capture the same type of image. But this time, I've not practiced. Right, so I've no idea if this is going to work at all, so this is going to be interesting. So if you haven't watched the previous video, then watch the previous video. That'll go over the whole setup of what we're going to do. In theory, we should have the same type of setup for the iPhone. So we have our glass pane on our cans with a piece of paper and some sort of creative looking piece of paper there for us to photograph. But what we've got to do is we need to try and get the same type of image with our iPhone. So I'm going to try the iPhone out of the box, no lenses on it first, and see what type of image we get. Well, let's grab the lights. And judging from the images that we edited on the last video, I liked it with the blue underneath and the red coming on top. So we're going to do the same type of image for this one. And we know we want this one to be red, so let's turn that to red. I like to have the red at 50% power compared to what the blue one is set at. So the blue is at 100%. We'll set that at 50%. Might look weird again. I'm going to put that out the way just so you can see me better. For this, we're not going to be using the standard app or Lightroom. I'm actually going to be using the Reflex app. So I'm going to go into there. Now this is in a demo mode and I have 9 photos left. If this works, I will purchase the app, but I will let you know. We have no idea what these settings are going to be like, and right off the bat, I don't like the look of that. See there? Yeah, we could use that, I suppose. Take a picture. Right, let's do the right balance. Let's go with 5600. Which is what my lights in the studio are set up for. So we go 5600. So at the moment, I'm just eyeballing it. Right, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to break out some of my lenses I have from Moment. Turn that around so you can see me. And we're not going to be using the macro lens. I'll show you why we're not going to use the macro lens. Let me pop that on there, because this is why we're not going to use the macro lens. Can you see how close that is? Let me bring in the red light. Yeah, it's very close. That's very close. We don't want to do that. So no clip-on lenses. It looks like we are going to be using the standard lens that comes with the iPhone. And this is what's fun about doing this project, because I have no idea if you can even pull off this type of photography with an iPhone. And let's pop that underneath. Try with it underneath. Right, there's my focus peaking. Okay, it's a little bit dark. So let's bring up the tube lights directly. See what we get with that. Alright, we've got 3 photos left. What I'm going to do is bring in the circle and I'm going to pop the blue underneath, directly underneath. Bring the red so it's facing. I might have to excuse the lighting again, but this is what we have to deal with. There we go. Let's play with this one. And again, it's just literally all about playing around. This isn't work, this is play. Looks like something out of a horror film. Mind you, it looks like that without the lights, so. Let's turn this thing on so as I can try and get it as level as possible. And I'm at ISO 24:1111. That's a hell of a shutter speed, isn't it? There we go. And we've got 1 photo left. And we're going to do this one. And again, I'm coming out the corners like we did in the last video. There. That's it. I'm all out of photos on that app. We're going to go away, we're going to process those images in Lightroom Mobile, and we get shots like this. So I'm actually liking that app. I might purchase that and do a review on it. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to review this app for mobile macro photography, not for this type of stuff, but to use for photographing insects. If that's something of interest to you, let me know. I will purchase the Reflex app and let you know what it's like. But they do have a demo, so if you want to jump straight in and give it a go, then you can download a demo. I think you get something like 10 images for free before you have to purchase it. So that's a really good way of having a look at the app before buying it. But that is creative paper photography on an iPhone. These iPhones are getting very powerful, and again, I'm still using a 12 Pro. So if you've got a newer iPhone or a newer Samsung than this, you're going to get better results than what I can get. But that's where I shall leave this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you did. My name's Stewart Wood. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, then please subscribe and click the like button. It really does help out the channel. I want to thank my Patreon supporters for their continued support in supporting me and this channel. If you're interested in joining Patreon, then check in the description below this video for a link to Patreon. If you want to continue watching my macro journey, then click one of the videos in front of you now.